Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earle, and welcome back to another episode of Earle Sports Bets. And today we have another free pick video. This in the NFL for Week 18. A little bit different of a video here, as you guys can probably tell from the title. We're not breaking down a game here. Breaking down some player props. And you guys are not going to like it. So let's get into it. So I was scrolling through Twitter and things like that, and I was looking at all these different angles that people have for Week 18. And one of them is, oh, you just bet all the players with incentives, right? Yeah, like the books don't have that information already. So let's get into it here. Let me put this, because I have a bunch of different props that we're giving out here for this video. We're gonna start it off with Kyler Murray. In order to receive another $750,000, he needs 50 plus rushing yards and one rushing touchdown. Give me under 40.5 rushing yards here at minus 130. I mean, he has to get 50 plus, and this line's only at 40.5. Yeah. We'll move on. Courtney Sutton for the Denver Broncos. He needs 82 plus receiving yards for a $2 million bonus. His receiving yards is 85.5. They have put the line above what he needs in order to get that bonus. So even if he does get the bonus, there's still a chance we cash his prop. Under 85.5 receiving yards for Courtney Sutton. We'll move on here to the LA Chargers, where they have J.K. Dobbins, who needs 58 plus rushing yards for another $150,000 incentive. And we're getting it at a 69.5 rushing yards. So once again, they can probably run him enough to get the incentive. And then no more after that, because the Chargers basically have a playoff spot and they're playing the Raiders tomorrow. So under there for me, under 69.5 rushing yards for J.K. Dobbins. We'll move on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is the big one. Mike Evans. He needs 5 plus receptions and 85 plus receiving yards for a $3 million incentive. Yep. And here's the thing is, we're getting numbers where he doesn't need to get above these numbers. 6.5 receptions at plus 110, under 100.5 receiving yards for Mike Evans at minus 110. We're gonna fade him here, and he can even get those both. He can get 6 receptions for 90 yards tomorrow, and we'll still cash both, and he'll get his incentives. And then we'll finish it off here. 2 for Zach Ertz of the Washington Commanders. He needs 9 plus receptions for a $250,000 bonus. He needs 90 plus receiving yards for a $250,000 bonus. Also, a bonus $250,000 if he gets 2 plus receiving touchdowns as well. Yeah, we're going to fade that as well. This is the juiciest one here. I don't like the under 4.5 receptions. I am going to bet it. I'm not comfortable about it, though. Minus 175 there, and under 40.5 receiving yards as well at minus 120. Now, there's a bunch of defensive players on this list as well. Some other players that I was looking at that I couldn't find props for. Dawson Knox needs 8 plus receptions and 89 receiving yards for a $200,000 bonus. I was looking at unders for there. They weren't offering me either of those. Joe Mixon needs 107 rushing yards. They weren't giving me props on Joe Mixon. DeAndre Hopkins, they weren't giving me props on him either. He needs 9 plus receptions and 140 plus receiving yards. I don't think Mixon or Hopkins are playing in their games tomorrow, though. That's probably why I couldn't find them. Geno Smith needs 185 plus passing yards for a $2 million incentive. He's going to do that unless he has an absolutely terrible game against the backups of the LA Rams. Then that's So other than that, those are a couple other players I was looking at. The ones that I couldn't find for, I don't think they're playing tomorrow. So those are all the player props for me for tomorrow. We're going Murray under 40.5 rushing yards. We have Sutton under 85.5 receiving yards. We have J.K. Dobbins under 69.5 rush yards. We have Mike Evans under 6.5 receptions and under 100.5 receiving yards. And Zach Ertz under 4.5 receptions and under 40.5 receiving yards. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earle Sports Bets, or we go live, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bets show. That's going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck.